Hey guys, this is Brian from Impact Defense. Now today we are going to wrap up our series that we've been working on of what happens before an attack ever happens. So if you remember, we have been talking about the acronym SIVA: selection, isolation, verbal contact, and approach. So today we're going to talk about the approach. If you've made it this far in the process, then the criminal has already selected you, isolated you, and now they are talking to you. At this level, it is much harder to end the situation without some type of physical confrontation. If they try to approach you and you can make that distance, do it. Don't let them get too close. If you know for sure that they are going to attack you, then now would be an awesome time for a preemptive strike. All right, so if at all possible, we want to use a preemptive strike. Bob sneaked up on me, and so I'm going to use the preemptive strike on him. So as I'm right here, the first thing we want to do is make sure that, like we were talking about in our earlier videos, where we have our hands up, okay, and making sure that we try to keep that distance. Now, if he's come in that close, what I want to use is a palm heel strike. So I'm going to open my hand just like this. We're going to use this part of the hand, and I want to drive it straight into the nose, okay? Now, the one thing that I hear a lot is that whole urban legend about the idea that, you know, if you hit the nose, you're going to break it off, drive it up into the brain, and kill the guy. That is not going to happen. It is an urban legend. Okay, the worst thing that's going to happen in this situation is his nose is going to break. But actually, more than likely, his eyes will at least close, his eyes will water, and then more than likely his nose will bleed if you hit him hard enough. So as we do this, we just want to make sure that we hit them, boom, and then get out of the situation. Okay, so as we've mentioned in almost every one of these videos, we want to remember that criminals of this type want to avoid two things. They want to avoid getting hurt, and they want to avoid getting caught. So remember, if something goes down, always remember to fight hard and cause a scene. I realize that not all attacks actually follow this formula. You know, in some cases, a criminal is lying in wait for an unsuspecting victim, and it's more like an ambush type of attack. This is just the formula for most attacks, and actually in some cases, some of the steps are still skipped. So we want to make sure, no matter what, going back to the very beginning, that we keep ourselves aware of our surroundings and we know what's going on, because most of the time that can stop an attack before it ever begins. All right, guys, so you never know when an attack may happen, so stay sharp, stay focused, and train hard. Thank you so much for watching the video. All right, guys, if you like more content like this, make sure to go down below, like and subscribe, and be sure to keep following us, because we're going to continue to be posting more and more videos about how to keep yourself safe. Thank you very much.